A very good morning everyone. My dear students, in this class we will start with perceptual theory, that is valence shell, electron pair, repulsion theory. What is perceptual theory? Speak. Valence shell, electron pair, repulsion theory. Okay? But this theory was given by Sidgwick and Paul in 1940 and is proved by Nylon and Gillespie in 1957. What this theory states that in Lewis dot structure we have seen the central atom is surrounded by electron pair, which means it is surrounded by both lone pair as well as with bond pairs. If you remember the structure of CO2, it is this. Fine. So this central atom is surrounded by bond pair as well as with lone pairs. Fine. Now the electron pairs which are surrounded this central atom, they repel each other because negative same charge repel each other. So the central atom which is surrounded by bond pair as well as lone pair, they repel each other and move far apart so that the repulsion between them is minimum, and minimum repulsion means more stability. Suppose these are the two atoms. This is the distance. If they are too close, they will repel each other. Because what is atom? It contains positive as well as negative charge. So same charge repel each other. So these atoms will repel each other and they will repel up to that level in which there will be minimum repulsion between them and maximum stability. This point is clear? I said the central atom is surrounded by electron pair, which means lone pair as well as with bond pair. So these pairs will repel each other. After repulsion, they will fix to that position in which the repulsion between them is minimum and stability is maximum. So suppose this is the position. Suppose this is the position, this is the central atom around which two atoms are present. This is the position where the repulsion between them is minimum and stability is maximum. So by seeing that position in space, we can define the shape of the molecule. So valence shell electron pair repulsion is used to describe the shape of molecules. Clear? Clear to everyone? Okay. Now, if some basic assumptions of this theory are suppose A is the central atom. Suppose A is the central atom around which two other atoms are present. So this is AB2 molecule. AB2. A is the central molecule. B is the adjacent atoms. Okay? Around the central atom, two atoms are present. But in this case, what will be the shape? It is linear. Either you will place the like this, you will place the like this. In everywhere, shape will be linear and angle between them will be how much? 180 degree. So is it clear? Whenever central atom surrounded by two other atoms. Geometry will be linear and bond angle will be 180 degrees. Speak everyone. Okay? Next is if AB 3 type. This is your central atom. Okay? Central atom A. It is surrounded by three other atoms. B, 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 A. But in this angle will be 120 degree and geometry will be triangular planar. But in this you have to learn. This will be triangular planar. First I am taking all these cases in which only bond pair are present. These all are bond pairs. Like I will take the case of B, F, 3. But it is which, what is your central atom? B. And what are your terminal atoms? F. So shape, geometry will be triangular planar. And bond angle will be 120 degree. Clear? Draw shapes with me. Draw everyone. Everyone draw the shapes. 180 degree. Geometry is linear. Next is AB 4 times. But his central atom is A. Speak aloud. Other atoms are B. But the name of this geometry is tetrahedral. What is it? Speak aloud everyone. Tetrahedral. But in this bond angle will be 109.5. In some books it is written 109 degree 28 minutes. That is also correct. Like we have CH4. What will be the central atom? C. And this is hydrogen. What is the name of the geometry? Bond angle will be 109.5. Now we have AB5. But what is the central atom? A. This is, suppose A, central atom, A, B. Now 3 positions are occupied out of 5. We are left with 2. So, let us see, this is your triangle. One is above this towards the observer, second is away from the observer. Central atom 1, 2, 3. Clear? 3 terminal positions of a triangle. One is above the triangle, one is below the triangle. Clear to everyone? Triangle. These three are equatorial position. Name of these shapes are equatorial. And name of these two B shapes are axial. What is its name? Axial. Is it clear?
Yes.
On the 3 sides of a triangle, and one towards the observer, one away from the observer, or you can say that one above the plane, one below the plane. Clear to everyone? But a bond angle will be here, it is 120 degree, and for above the plane and below the plane it is 90 degree. gonal, bipyramidal. You remember the pyramid shape? So one pyramid is above and one pyramid is below. That's why name of the shape geometry is trigonal bipyramid. How many atoms are present around the central atom? 5. Bond angle will be 120 degree and 90 degree. Geometry will be trigonal bipyramid. Clear? AB2 type, what is the shape? Linear. AB3 type, what is the shape? Triangular, planar. AB4 type? Rectangular. AB5 type? Similarly, we have AB6 types. Suppose this is square. A will be the central atom. B, 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 B. Similarly, one above, one below. Here bond angle will be 90 degree. Name of the geometry is octahedron. AB6 type. Name of the geometry is octahedron.
This is also axiomatic.
All positions are same. Okay. Next we have AB7 type. Although it is not in NCERT, so this will form pentagon. A, B, 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 one above the plane, one below the plane. It is pentagon bipyramidal. Okay? Pentagon bipyramidal. But in all these shapes, I have included only bond pairs. Remember, no lone pair. I have included only bond pair. What is the geometry of the molecule in AB4? Tetrahedral. AB7 pentagonal bipyramid. AB6 AB5 trigonal bipyramid. Now very important point. If the central atom is surrounded by both bond pair as well as with both lone pair. If central atom is surrounded by lone pair as well as with bond pair, then lone pair repulsion is greater than lone pair bond pair repulsion, which is further greater than bond pair repulsion. If lone pairs are present in a molecule along with the bond pair, then lone pair repulsion is greater than lone pair bond pair repulsion, which is further greater than bond pair repulsion. Very important point, because this will change the bond angle. Okay, this will change the bond angle. Up to this, is it clear? But before moving towards lone pair cases in which lone pair are also present, I will tell you one short trick to find the shape or to calculate the number of electron pairs. Don't write it in your exam paper, only just remember this trick. Suppose I will tell you, we can draw the shape of ammonia, draw the shape of ammonia on the basis of perceptual theory. What is perceptual theory? Valence shell electron pair repulsion. You will consider it as AB3 type, है ना? You will consider it as AB3 type, and you will say, ma'am, its shape will be triangular planar, bond angle will be 120 degree. This is wrong. Yes, in this case, lone pair are present. So how you will calculate? First, calculate the total number of electron pairs. Electron pairs means bond pair plus lone pair. Electron pairs means everyone speak aloud. Electron pairs means so first we will calculate how many electron pairs are present. But the formula for this is valence electrons of central atom plus monovalent plus anion minus cation divided by 2. Now here V means valence electrons of central atom, M means monovalent, okay, A means anion, C means cation. So suppose I will take the case of ammonia. V means valence electrons of central atom. How many valence electrons?
5.
5. It is attached with how many monovalent atoms? 3. But is there any charge present on it? If it is cation, then minus the charge, and if it is anion, then plus the charge. If it is neutral, then no need to add or subtract. It must be divided by
4.
but which means it includes how many electron pairs? Now how you will decide how many bond pair and lone pairs? But if you will see the structure, the molecular formula of ammonia, it forms how many bonds?
3.
So out of 4, 3 is occupied. So we are left with 1 lone. Now remember, we were thinking it will be triangular planar, but actually it is trigonal pyramidal. It includes 1 lone pair and 3 bond pair. Bete, if 4 electron pairs are present, if 4 electron pairs are present, then in AB4 type, what will be the geometry? Tetrahedron. But here out of 4, 3 bond pair, 1 lone pair, and 3 is surrounded by bond pair, and 1 is lone pair. Now there are 2 words, geometry and shape. But if geometry includes electron pair, which means both bond pair as well as lone pair. But shape only includes bond pair. Are you getting the difference? Geometry includes both lone pair as well as bond pair, but shape includes only bond pair. What will be the geometry? Tetrahedron. But what will be the shape? We will remove it. Only see the bond pair. So shape will be trigonal pyramidal, or triangular or trigonal pyramidal. Now see, you be trigonal pyramidal. Trigonal pyramidal. But the next point, here one lone pair present. So this lone pair, see here, this lone pair will repel these two bonds. If it is repelled, then they will come closer. So that's why in this bond angle will be 107 degree. It should be 109.5, but it is coming out to be 107 degree. You have to mention very important point, because in this lone pair, bond pair repulsions are present, and lone pair bond pair repulsions are greater than bond pair repulsions. That's why its bond angle decreases to 107 degree. Next, we will discuss the shape of water. What is the formula of water? What are the valence electrons of central atom? How many monovalent? Divide by comes out to be. So total number of electron pairs, but it is forming how many bonds? So it must include 2 lone pairs. Very good. If it is AB4 type, now here 2 positions are occupied by lone pair. In this case, lone pair repulsion and lone pair bond pair repulsion. So more repulsion, less will be the angle. So here angle will be 104.5. But what is its geometry? AB4 type geometry, but shape V. Can you see this V?
Yes.
V for vase. V, can you see? So shape is V shape or bend shape. If you remember in the first class, I asked the same question, why H2O is bend shape and why CO2 is linear in shape, although both contains same number of atoms. Now is it clear? Draw the shape of CNF. How many valence electrons of central atom?
7.
How many monovalent? Because fluorine valency is
1.
it must be divided by, it comes out to be, when AB5 type, what will be the shape if you remember? Very good. But here we are having only
3.
so it must include 2 lone pairs. Cl, F, F, F. But this can be the shape. This can be the shape. This can also be the shape. And this can also be the shape. But this is the correct shape. Why so? Why bond pair are present at equatorial position? Because if you remember the first line, I said the electron pair should be present at that position where repulsion between them is minimum and stability should be maximum. So in all of these 3 cases, this case has minimum repulsion and maximum stability. That's why the correct shape of this molecule is this. But what will be its shape? Can you see the T? It is forming T, letter T. T. If you will see this, letter T. Letter T it is. Geometry will be diagonal, bipyramidal. Shape will be letter T. Clear? No problem. We will do more practice on the same. Next, draw the shape of SF4. But how many valence electrons of central atom?
6.
How many monomer?
4.
Divide by?
2.
Comes out to be?
5.
Again? How many lone pair?
1.
How many lone pair?
1.
How many lone pair?
4.
So, this is the shape. Now, why I have keep like lone pair here? Because of minimum repulsion, maximum stability. But what will be the geometry? Triangle, bipyramidal. What will be the shape? Remove this. You remember? Seesaw. Seesaw, where students, where children are riding that seesaw. So shape will be seesaw. Okay? I hope, is that clear to you all? I hope, is it clear to you all? Okay? Now your homework is draw the shape of, I will check it by tomorrow, HCF4 and ClF5. We do this practice, okay? So in this class, we have discussed about Weissenberg theory, valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, which is used to give the shapes of different molecules, okay? It states that if the central atom is surrounded by different types of bond pairs or lone pairs, then they will fix to that position where repulsion is less and stability is more. With keeping in that point, we have made different shapes.
We have
So
done
do,
ClF5.
so do practice of these shapes. We have done ClF. Okay? So do practice of all these shapes. See you in the next class.